Welcome back to Derby Midland Station. We are heading south-west-ish for today's video. So come along, join with me. Cue the intro. Welcome passengers to another episode of Train Real World on Mega Sim. We're at Derby Midland. Here is a Voyager that's just arrived. We're not on this one. Oh, the traffic was so bad today. A journey that should take me 15 minutes to get into Derby took me 53 minutes. 53! This is the 8:45 to Edinburgh via Leeds. Our train is on platform 2, the 8:53 down to Birmingham New Street. Because we're heading down to Brum, and then we're carrying on up, down, on a new bit of track that I don't think I've ever been to. So that will be quite an interesting ride for today's video. I'm not going to split it into two legs. Going down, I'm just going to keep it on one because I don't have a seat saved on this next train, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna be on one. So yeah, not sure I'm actually going to have a seat, hence the waiting game. But yeah, I will be on a seat on the Birmingham trip onwards. That is a different train. And then yeah, I'm gonna, what am I doing? So when I get down there, I've given myself 5 hours. It might be longer, it might be quicker, I don't know. But there is a direct train back, and that also goes a nice route. So hopefully I will be able to catch that train that's direct from the place back to Derby. And I think that is, say it's early enough for light. It will be getting dark, so we'll see how we get on. Depends how tired I am after this job. But I've got my cup of tea and unfortunately not a baguette. They'd run out of baguettes. I would have got in much earlier if I'd not got stuck in traffic. But I've got a bap. A roll, a cob, a barm cake, whatever you want to call it. Sausage bacon. Perfect position. Let's get in. So yeah, packed train. I'm going to stand in the vestibule and watch this door shut because this is a 220 which we have on Train Sim World 6. So I will be showcasing the door closing on this, but that door opening was a little higher than usual, the beeping. So yeah, these Voyagers are all different, so they'll have different sounds and all sorts. But yeah, we'll stay here in the lovely toilet area. Never mind. When we start, I will go and walk through, see what happens. But I've got my drink and my food to eat as well. of the signal. Remember, it's driver operated. We're now leaving Derby, heading to Birmingham New Street, and then catch the next train. Going through Burton, got to slow down. I can't show you Nemesis on the other side, but I bet you've seen the Romic HSDs that were showcased the other week. I think they were done there at Burton, so yeah. You have to slow right down going in here. Test these doors now because they open quite fast on trains in World. Yeah, they're quite slow. Yeah, they're very slow. Not as fast as it was. They go open quite quickly on it, but that was a lot slower. So we're arriving at platform 12 for this service, and then our next train is on platform 3. So we've got to go up, across, and back down again. So it looks like the button has been replaced. Look, it should have been an open, and they've replaced it with a closed. Just thought we would walk through beforehand so we can have a look. So yeah, that's a white light, but most of these are yellow lights, so it's more of a yellowy look in here than a white look. But look at these seats, they're wearing out slowly. Oh look, that's worn out more than that one, but of course because that's probably been replaced. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll head up to platform 3, over to platform 3. There we go, door's shutting on me. There's the cab. There's a 170 going. Birmingham Cross City, we're here. And it looks like it's going straight back to Newcastle. Right, let's head upstairs. So we arrived at the top, so now we can walk all the way down to platform 3. It's the 10:03 to Bournemouth. That's the one we're going on. We're not going to Bournemouth, we're going way before then. Yeah, not way before then. But yeah, we'll go to platform 3. Oh, look at that one. That is a true Riviera train heading to Paignton. Platform 7. Oh, it's leaving in a minute. Should we go down and have a look? We've got enough time. Yeah, let's head down and see the Voyager that's going to Paignton. Is it even here though? Well, it's the 9:02. Ah, there it is. It says depot on it. Now that would be a cool thing to see. Depot, not out of service, not in service, whatever it is, but depot. But this one is going to Paignton. I do have enough time to go over to platform 3 afterwards, so we're probably going to watch this one leave. Downside to it though is it is a super Voyager. You can tell by the wheels. There's the 221. This looks very similar on the front, but as you can see you've got these springs and stuff because this is the tilted, well I say tilting, it doesn't tilt on cross country, but this is the tilted one. You can tell by the difference in those wheels. But this one is heading to Paignton. So I just spoke to the train manager. Even though it is heading down south, it normally would go this way behind me, but this has come from the north. And he said when these trains come from Manchester, I don't know why, because this says it came from the depot, so that's not north. It's actually going reverse, but it would go, if it's coming from Manchester, it carries straight on and it goes round and they sign a different route for it. Whereas if it's coming from Scotland, it comes this way and through. So the normal way I get, this is a different route just to get down to Cheltenham and things like that. Only slightly, it kind of banks round, but yeah, it's a specific path to sign to make sure if there's any diversionary routes going on. So we're heading to the front of the train, because when it said first class is at the front, I'm like, but I am at the front. No, I'm not. This is the front. But yeah, we'll wait for this one to leave, which will be any second. It will leave, and then we'll head over to platform 3. But yeah, this one is heading to Paignton. Oh, wow, it's very smoky down here. But we've got the diesels here. It's also a 170 with the new colours as well there. Well, that was good. Got to see that Voyager head to Paignton. But yeah, let's head up and over to platform 3 now and wait for our Voyager to come in. I go this way because this bull, I believe, is leaving here soon. I think I saw something about it, so not that much longer before it won't be here. But where's it going to go? Is it going to go to a museum? Not sure. So yeah, my train's running late, so it's going to be another 10 minutes. So I've rushed down here and still got plenty of time. So let's have a look at some of the trains on platform 3 and 2. Well, straight away we can see the London North Western Railway 350. I forgot to talk about it. We had that cheeky Transport for Wales 158 there, didn't we? That was nice to see. That was earlier because I was waiting for the Voyager to leave. So this is an Ex-Avanti Super Voyager. You can tell again by those bogies. An Ex-Avanti. So yeah, hopefully the tables are going to be nice and comfy.
Display above the doors into the vestibule areas, and the seat numbers are on the stickers above each seat. If you haven't got a seat reservation, please check the scrolling display above the seat you're in to make sure it will be free for the duration of your journey. If you are travelling with luggage this morning, please stow any smaller items in the overhead rack above your seat or the space underneath your seat. And finally, as a security announcement, we do ask customers to keep an eye out for any unusual packages. Anybody acting suspiciously, and if you do notice anything...
Now that I've got a seat, well, I have got a seat, but in my actual seat near the window. Yeah, people getting off at Birmingham International. They weren't happy that they had to move or split up, and it was like, well, I saved a seat. So anyway, we're at Birmingham International for the airport and the NEC. Because we're on the left, we're not going to see the airport, but just Transport for Wales 158 coming through, heading towards Birmingham. Ooh, the engine has turned off. It's not doing a stop start, is it now? Hey, is this a new train sim fault that's happening to the real life where the engine's stalled? I want to keep this clip going to see what happens. We're at the back. So we're not like in the middle coach, we're at the back. So I thought it would be like at least front and back would be active and operational. We're not here for that long. We're back online again. No idea why we shut down and restarted the engine. Maybe there was an issue. Maybe there was a fault and it needed a reboot, a restart on that. Turn it off and back on again. Into Coventry now.
Please do take care when you step from the train to the platform edge. Thank you for travelling with cross-country trains this morning. We do hope you have a safe and a pleasant onward journey. Next stop, Coventry.
Show you the other side, but Evo's just popped in. An 805 or 807's just come in. Not overhead, of course, because you know we've got the catenary up there. Get to see that. There should have been one. No, I was going to say there should have been one in Birmingham, but that got cancelled. I think it was supposed to be early. Supposed to have got in at 9, and yet it was really late into Birmingham International when it turned around there. Yeah, I like the Avanti colours on one of those Hitachis. Just have a look to see what it is. 07007. Yeah, next stop is our final call, Leamington Spa.
Good morning, welcome on board to any customers who joined us there at Coventry. This is the 10:26 cross-country service through to Bournemouth. Apologies for the late departure there from Coventry. This was waiting for another train to make its way into the station. The next stop on this service in 10 minutes time will be Leamington Spa.
What's annoying is we're on the wrong side again, because there should be a Chiltern Mark 3s and 60, was it 67, 68? Yeah, that'll be going past in a minute, but we're on the wrong side, so I can't even show you. I tried to even show you this E-fray, but that was just a bit too dodgy, you know, as in showing people and stuff in the seats. It's not great. When I'm out and about, it's fine, but when I'm in a train, don't really want to do that. I had it once where I was standing up and put my camera kind of over, and she was, you know, I finished and she was like, "You've recorded me," and I went, no, not recording you at all. So I try not to when I'm on a train like that. Actually, scrap that. that Mark 3's going to Solihull via Warwick and things like that. We're not stopping at Warwick. We're not going past Warwick. So yeah, we're not going to see it. I don't know why I thought we were, but we're not. I think I wasn't looking at the detail, and I kind of went, "Oh, yeah, we might." No, because that Mark 3 will not go to Coventry, and it will not go to International. It's going to Moore Street. But for people that have already mentioned it in the comments, thank you. Okay, so we're finally at Leamington Spa. Oh, let's add some touch-up paint. Let's go to the front of the train, and we'll watch it depart. It is running late, so they're going to try and get this train going as quickly as possible, and then I've got to walk fast to my customer. But no, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from the Mega Sim. Trainville World is still active with daily videos of clips of trains coming and going throughout the UK and other places if I end up going there. But this has been a good journey, and hopefully we'll see you on the way back. Let's go a little bit quicker so we can watch this train go. There's first class, 221 Ex-Avanti. See you on the next one. Bye. One more thing before we go. Look at this. GWR seats. GWR benches at Leamington Spa. This isn't a GWR station, but it looks like it was at one point. Anyway, see you later, guys. Bye.